Taylor Swift didn't just re record her old albums for fun or to make fans happy. She was using property law to beat the music industry at its own game. As you've no doubt already heard, Taylor Swift spent about 4 years re recording many of her old albums. As you've also probably heard, the reason she did this was because she wanted to gain control over the master rights to those albums. But what does that mean exactly? To understand what's going on, we need to rethink what it means to own something. Many people think of owning property as a binary system. You either own something or you don't, but it isn't that simple. There are lots of different rights associated with a piece of property, and you can still be considered a property owner even though you don't own all of the rights. Think of an apartment. If you're a renter, it means that you have purchased the right to occupy your apartment. The person or company that you purchased that right from no longer holds the right to occupy the apartment, but they still own other rights, like the right to sell the property and the right to modify the property, and we would still think of them as owning the property even though they're missing one of the rights. In the music industry, the two most important rights are the composition rights and the master rights. The composition rights refer to the underlying musical composition, the words, the notes, the rhythm, while the master rights refer to the particular recording of the song. All Too Well the song is and always was owned by Taylor Swift, but the recording of All Too Well that plays on Spotify was not. And this is the case with most artists you listen to. It is common practice in the music industry for musicians to own the composition rights and for the label to own the master rights, meaning that when Big Machine Records decided to sell Taylor Swift's masters to Scooter Braun, there was nothing she could do about it because she never owned that right in the first place. So, how do you gain control of the master rights to a song if you can't purchase them? Well, if you've still got control of the composition rights, then you still own the song itself and can always just re record it. And since the master rights are tied to a specific recording, when you create a new one, boom, you've also created new master rights that you can then own. This is the real reason we got all the Taylor's version albums. She was turning the law to her advantage. If you want the full legal breakdown of how Taylor Swift used property law, check out the full video on YouTube. But in the meantime, hopefully Taylor Swift's example can help you rethink the world around you and interact with the law more confidently.